Yo.
Started.
Yeah, we're done. We're starting.
Gotta be enthusiastic. Put on your actor.
Alright.
Hello, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen. Maybe that's not the right term to use these days.
Of course it is.
But welcome back. And this is I wish I could share it with more people, but this is our 40th
It's the
episode.
big anniversary.
This is the 40th episode. Can we just get a quick round of applause? Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have anyone but Max.
Yeah.
Hi.
Xavier's gift,
decides to
gift
show off.
shopping.
Hugo's gone fishing
in
again.
the city.
Yep.
Doesn't
Yeah, so he wouldn't get it because he doesn't even watch the episodes.
Hugo just always been going fishing lately.
That's sick. I want to go fishing. We should go fishing. Podcast.
You should come here every single
We should do
week.
a podcast on a boat.
That's what I'm saying.
What are we talking about today, Toby?
We're talking about Indiana Jones and
The
the
Dial
Dial
of
of Destiny.
Yes. We're also just going to have your average Joe chat about movies and whatnot because
Pop
it's the
culture.
40th episode. Like,
And you got a story to tell.
I do have a story to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're going to start off the podcast with the chat and the story because I'm out of here later.
Okay.
We'll do it like as you
We'll
leave.
do it as you leave, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just be real with you for a second. I had I wanted to say this just because we're all here, we're all kind of dialed in and focused.
Dial of Destiny.
Who the fuck's calling me? Someone's calling me.
It's Dad.
Is he going to be
Tron, what's up, mate?
What up, Pops?
Do you reckon he's going to be nice to us? Like, is it going to be a compliment?
Oh.
What shit?
Because we're all here, we're all died. I thought he was going to say, like, I love you guys.
What images?
I appreciate you guys.
No,
Probably not.
I doubt it.
Yeah, it's probably.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are
He
shit.
was very grumpy when he came today.
He
Yeah.
was very grumpy. He was late as
So,
well, like usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be out.
Now he's not even.
I'll be
on
out,
the
man.
podcast.
Oh yeah. He's completely distracted.
I'm just sitting on my phone.
I'm at the pod right now. We're like literally recording as we speak.
Talking to the famous footy player.
That's out,
Anthony
bye.
Rock.
Yep.
Famous Kangaroos player.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before I was so rudely interrupted, let me just be real with you for a second. Like, great. This is our 40th episode. Right.
Okay.
This is Be Real time.
Yeah,
Be
this is
real.
be real time. Like, I'm being like as genuine as I
Be
can.
real.
So we're 40 episodes in, right? Right, and I get everyone's got their own lives. Max hasn't been here for a month. This is like the first time he's been here in a month. And I get it. I get you've got work and everything. Don't get me wrong. I'm being like...
What are we talking?
No, just...
Now you're just shitting on me.
I'm not shitting on you. I'm just like genuine. I get it. Xavier's not here. It's whatever. Hugo just doesn't fucking...
I couldn't come because I had prac.
Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't bother me. You're here now. That's all that matters.
No.
So we're 40 episodes in. Why do we do this? Why do you do this?
Because I enjoy doing it.
But that's it?
I enjoy talking about movies. I actually do.
Do you want to know why I do it?
Why do you do it, Max?
Why do you come around, why do you help us out when there's little...
Stay in contact with you boys.
Oh.
Because this is our media gang.
Yeah.
And since we don't have school anymore, when else am I ever going to see you guys? Like, James, I don't think I would have ever seen you after school if we didn't do this podcast.
Maybe like Freo once.
I've never seen him in Freo.
Yeah.
I
Damn.
genuinely, it would have been 2 years now. I wouldn't have seen James.
Oh.
Wouldn't have spoken to him. Might have hit him up like, hey, happy birthday once. 1 year, not even 2. Like that's the only reason I come, because like it's time to hang out with you guys and stay, friends.
Oh. How sweet. Was that the right answer?
I'm not looking for... There is no right answer.
What about you, James?
Yeah.
I'm in this for the money.
Yeah, the money.
Fame.
Well, we get nothing out of it. So, apart from, who doesn't love to talk about movies? I love talking about movies with Toby. As soon as we started this pod, I always get excited talking.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just had a revelation. It's just like, why do we do this? And I don't know, because we're not really I'm trying to be serious, and you're taking the piss. Like, I'm like genuinely being serious.
Why are we here?
Why does this all matter?
Well, why does it matter?
Like
Like,
a
what?
speck floating through nothing.
Yeah.
But
Why are the three men here?
Yeah.
yeah, I was just really thinking about it in the car.
No way this is making the cut.
Of course it is. What do you mean?
Shout out the podcast.
Yeah.
Well,
some
just-
random dude from like
Thought I'd drop something.
Luxembourg's me reading this. I'm watching this, but I thought this was the Indiana Jones review. What the fuck is this?
Why are they getting so deep?
Why
Yeah.
Luxembourg?
I don't know. It's a random country.
I was going to say Lithuania.
Oh, Lithuania could do that.
Cambodia.
That was
Yep.
crazy. We were both on the L's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I'd open up, but you clearly, I can't do that.
You've never opened up to us, James.
Yeah, remember that time, but it got cut.
And I got really
Were you there for
drunk.
that one? Yeah. The drinking trivia.
Time you said he liked us.
Yeah, I think so.
No, you were definitely there. I remember.
Yeah, that was the one time you said, like, I love you guys. Thank
Yeah.
you.
And it got cut.
And you were drunk.
Well, I'm not drunk
You didn't
now.
even say it sober.
I'm not drunk now, and I'm saying
Just say
I.
it.
Dude, I actually wanted to, like, I'm serious. I like literally wanted to cry in the car, thinking about this. For some peculiar reason, I
On your
just
40-minute drive here.
yeah. I did. Like, I'm trying to like open up, and you're just like shutting it down. But
What?
It's fine.
I said,
Thanks.
what do you mean? I said I come here because I enjoy talking about movies.
Yeah, I said I came here because I wanted to stay in contact.
Yeah,
with
he said the most deepest thing ever. Come on, man. That's a good answer.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's getting
Yeah,
cut.
censored.
That's getting cut. Yeah. Before we get to Indiana Jones, anyway, it's the 40th episode. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. We've made it this far. We could have done so much more if we actually stuck to the week video.
Celebration.
Yeah.
The week
We
video.
had like a solid 6 month gap there. Or maybe even more.
Nah,
than
it
that.
was like
That's only
3.
one person's fault. And his name starts with H.
Yeah.
It ends with Ugo.
Hugo.
That is so true.
Yeah.
We were waiting on him to do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not everything. Literally just editing one episode.
Yeah, but you gave him like all the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now there's like a solid 40 hours of content of us just online, just in the cloud.
We would have been up to.
Thank God.
We would have been
cut
way.
all the bad parts.
Yeah.
We would have been well past 100 episodes by now if we had have stuck to.
How long?
Every
is-
week. We can't do every week though.
Yeah, no, it's hard.
physically
Yeah,
can't.
When did you start this?
2021
November
October.
2021.
October.
Like just before Leavers.
Yeah, so you would have been on like 80 episodes.
Yeah. And then just
A year and a
counting in
half.
also like influences.
Has it only been a year and a half?
Yeah.
November 2021 to now is a year.
It's almost been 2 years.
Yeah. It's like a year and 5 months.
What do you mean? This is the 6th month. No, 7th month.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the
just
11th month
started.
of 2021.
Yeah, so it's
No, we started in October.
It's basically a year and a half still.
This is such
There's
a dumb
still
argument.
80 episodes.
Okay, let's. Okay.
Okay, let's get into it.
All right.
Let's get right into it.
Welcome to the 40th episode.
Welcome to the 40th episode.
Jinx.
Jinx. Double jinx.
Buy me a Pepsi.
Okay. Before we get into Indiana Jones, what have you watched?
So lately, I watched No Hard Feelings. Solid rom-com movie. We had discussion before about it. It's quite interesting.
That should probably not.
It was
be brought
definitely
up
twin
again.
appropriate.
Yeah.
Boobs.
Yeah,
Yeah. Don't
pretty
bring
much.
that
That's
up
pretty much
again.
summarizes it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just guys being dudes.
Make sure you bleep that.
No.
No. Who
Brother.
cares? Yeah. I watched Borat. Obviously, told you that.
A rewatch.
Rewatched of Borat, of course. I watched the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Is that shit? Is it really
one of the
shit?
worst things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's really funny though.
How long does it go for?
Like an hour and 30 minutes, hour and 40 minutes.
What's the
It's
plot?
it's celebrating Life Day, which is like the So you know the Wookiees?
Yeah.
It's their like version of Christmas.
For an hour 30.
Yeah, it was really bad, and I watched all of it.
Bruh.
Yeah,
The Wookiees are the little one.
the Chewbacca.
Ah. Didn't they all die? They're all dead.
No, it's 1978. It was like
Yeah,
right
so it's
after
before
the-
that.
Before they died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really bad, but it was
Isn't
like
the poster really shit as well?
I don't know about the poster, but like just the scenes were like some of the actors clearly didn't want to be there. It was just funny watching them. And the
Yeah.
plot was so bad, and there was so much scenes of singing, which I really didn't
So
enjoy.
many.
Yeah, so many scenes of singing.
Did you happen to see my story?
I haven't no.
The one I posted the other night? Me crying to Coco.
Yeah, I did. I wanted to
Oh.
bully you so hard.
Yeah.
I wanted to go fucking middest
That's
movie
a
ever.
great singing film.
Yeah, that's a great singing film. Best Pixar movie ever.
Shut up.
Undoubtedly.
Yeah,
We all voted on
it's
it.
the consensus.
3 people voted on it.
Yeah, and
If we
and
did
it
like
still
100
won.
people voting on it, I reckon
Coco
you two are
won.
the only ones that would say Coco.
Mm.
No.
You know
No.
that, Max, for a fact.
Coco's a great film.
But
It
you
is
know that.
it's a great film. Okay. I also watched The Flash.
What the fuck? Why would you say that?
Yeah. And then I watched Indiana Jones. So
Oh, great, man.
what a coincidence.
Yeah.
And I also watched Minari, with A24 movie.
Oh, so you're finally getting on the grind?
Yeah, it was like 3 days ago.
I've watched like 10 A24 movies this week.
Yeah,
Do you want me to rack them off?
go for it.
Not really.
I watched The Killing of a Sacred Deer. That shit is fucked up.
Oh yeah, I saw that ages back.
Oh my god, dude. I was like, what is happening?
Mm.
Do you like see my reviews and stuff? Like when
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, Bob died and became a skater. Because
Mm.
mid-90s came out a year later after that, and Sonny Soljic was in.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was in that.
And then I watched Mississippi Grind.
Oh yeah, the Ryan Reynolds one.
And Ben Mendelsohn.
Yep. I think I've seen that.
It's a pretty good
It's like poker or something. Gambling.
poker, yeah, just gambling in general.
Yeah.
It's a good insight to like, because they win big at the end.
Mm.
But even when,
You always win. You got to keep digging for that diamond.
Yeah, for like
Yeah.
$1 zillion.
yeah, exactly. Like he won
Don't
half a
stop
mil.
until you
He won
win.
half a mil, right?
Mm.
But he was still like chasing that feeling of like winning.
Mm.
So he still wanted to gamble,
Mm.
which is fucked. Like
Yeah.
anything, like what would you say is worse, a gambling addiction or like out being an alcoholic? What's worse?
Neither. They're both great. They go hand in hand, and you're gonna win.
They do work well together.
Dynamic duo.
Probably say gambling's worse, I think. Because
Yeah.
you lose so much money. Like alcohol is so it's a big bad thing on your health. Which one's more easier to
My
cure?
father is both, and I'd say they're both bad.
I'd honestly say alcohol's easier to
Cure?
not,
Just
not cure.
to
You
figure
can't
out.
really cure it to like handle,
Mm.
because you're not always gonna have alcohol on you, right? Unless you do, but like you're always gonna have your phone on you,
Mm.
so you could like easily just like fucking
Sports bet.
exactly,
Mm.
or anything, you know?
Chuck a multi.
Yeah, exactly. I watched
Oh yeah. Also, wait
Can
quickly.
you cut the thing?
Speaking
about-
of betting, I bet $5 that
$5.
I know full $5 on
Damn.
Oppenheimer that it gets under 85% on the Rotten Tomato meter.
Under.
Under. It's
That's
either-
actually a good shout,
I
actually.
know. I think it's.
What are
gonna
the
go
odds on
under.
that though?
I think it was the odds were like in favor of going over, so I thought I'd go under.
I reckon it could potentially actually get
'Cause, like,
under 85.
Like Nolan films do get like not a great Rotten
Yeah.
Tomato.
I reckon 79.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was
79.
thinking like high 70s.
Mm.
Could you cut the thing about my father?
What did you say?
He has a gambling and drinking addiction.
Probably can't even hear it. I watched The Spectacular Now last night.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I
Good romance movie.
gave it a 3.
Mm.
I mean, I've seen it before, pretty much. You know,
Yeah.
like it was good. Don't get me wrong. I love
Mm.
Miles Teller and I don't know
Shailene
how
Woodley.
Shailene Woodley, yeah,
Shalane.
Shailene Woodley or whatever the
Shalane.
freaking hell her name is. What else did I watch? Let me just have a look real quick. Lady Bird. I watched that as well.
Classic.
My review on that was I don't know how to pronounce her name though.
Saoirse Ronan.
I said I think I have a crush on Saoirse
Sasha.
Ronan now.
Yeah. Saoirse Ronan.
Bruv.
Ronan.
I watched 8th grade. That was mid.
Yeah, I remember not liking that.
Yeah, it was a bit mid.
I remember watching that with my dad. I was like, well, both. This is movie boring
It's
as.
just so boring.
And the ending was bad. I remember that. After
Yeah.
like 20 minutes, I don't care what's happening.
Yeah. I was kind of out of it the entire time. I was on my phone and...
How crazy is it? Directed by Bo Burnham.
Yeah. And then I also watched Bodies, which is kind of mid as well.
Really?
Yeah. And I said it was A24's version of Among Us.
Yeah, it is. I guess so.
Among Us?
Among Us?
Yeah.
The Among Us burger.
I think that's just really, like, I gave it 4 stars when it first came out. I think that's just like really biased though, because so it was me and Marcus were the only ones in the cinema, and just like we were really interested to see who the killer was.
Bruv, it was so silly.
I know, but like that was
like-
the point of it.
I know, but like, it was just so underwhelming, the ending.
No, we were laughing heaps.
What do you
That,
mean? Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. And then he just fucking slices his neck.
yeah, that's
Oh,
I
what
thought it
the
was a
fuck?
smart idea.
How did they not get that? Like, why wouldn't that be the first thing they do? Like, it's just check his phone instead of going, oh, we're all really good friends here. One of you fucking
They're not
killed
good
him.
friends.
Yeah, but like,
Come on, it was pretty good in terms of a concept.
nah, I don't know what I gave. I think I gave it 2.5, 2.
Well, I highly recommend Bodies. It's a funny movie. Has some nice visuals with the glowing sticks. A good use of
What,
lighting.
the one chick with the glowing sticks?
Yep.
The one chick.
Yeah.
She was so annoying.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, has some funny scenes, and it's just a good depiction of modern teenagers and our society.
Do you think Pete Davidson as well like gets typecasted as well?
Yeah, it's a comedic side character.
Yeah, but he's like, I feel like all his characters, like King of Staten
Except-
Island.
He's more of a in that movie. He's more of a normal guy. Like towards the end,
Yeah,
he
but
has an
doesn't-
arc.
I mean, I'm not gonna like fully butcher him and say like he doesn't have a lot of range because he's not an actor.
Mm.
He's a comedian. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're so shit.
Yeah.
But he's decent for what his background is.
Mm.
So I don't know. I don't.
Do you know a fun
it's hard.
fact?
I'm not gonna.
He's in the new Transformers movie.
Yeah, he's the voice as one of the Autobots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's also the comedic side character in that one. as
Oh,
well.
what a fucking surprise!
Yeah.
Man fucks one famous chick.
Like
Multiple.
5.
Yeah, multiple, more than one, man.
Kim Kardashian, Ariana Grande, fucking
The model. Yeah.
model.
What's her name? The one that's European. Emily Ratajkowski.
Emily Ratajkowski.
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 Really?
Do you want to put that next to your mouth?
That's what she said.
That's what one of the said.
Bruh.
Lol. Censor that.
Yep, censoring that again.
So you're censoring that, but you're not going to censor me saying boobs. And me saying,
No,
My father
that's
is-
funny.
That's not bad.
That shit's hilarious.
Everyone loves some boobs.
yeah, but I kind of just don't want that, you know?
Unlike the people that actually don't.
Oh yeah.
Literally everybody likes boobs.
No.
No.
Who?
What's the-
Actually, no.
don't-
He's got it. No, yeah, I agree.
Everybody
Everyone
likes
likes boobs.
Okay. Can we cut this bit? Censor this bit here. But isn't pansexual? You like don't like someone for their appearance.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
will
you
still
love
play with
boobs.
boobs.
So like if they were playing with another girl's boobs, someone who's pansexual, they're breaking their law.
What about
No,
guys'
because
boobs?
Pansexual, you like them for the personality, but you can still like boobs.
But that's liking their appearance.
Bruv, we've been talking for 18 minutes. Should we just get onto the Indiana
Yeah.
Jones stuff?
Yeah, but if you're pansexual, you're still fucking. Like,
But, whatever.
Okay.
have you not seen Sex Education?
Yeah, I have. Oh yeah, season 4. Shout out.
Oh, yeah.
September.
Yeah.
Trailer came out for it.
And
Okay.
and, Top Boy season 3,
Haven't even watched it.
Mm.
bruv.
Okay, can we get
Should
on
we
to this?
should we just for this bit, should we place it after the Indiana
Nah,
Jones?
forget it. Keep it raw. Keep it real.
Yeah, Raw.
Someone's gonna be watching this like when the hell is Indiana Jones coming up?
Oh well. I'll put in the
Timeline.
I'll put it in the title.
Yeah.
Um
Put in timestamps.
yeah, well. Indiana Jones.
Okay, and the Dial of Destiny. So
Dial
this
of
is
Destiny.
number 5 in the Indiana Jones franchise. The last time Indiana Jones movie came out, 2009, with The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull,
With Shia LaBeouf.
with Shire himself.
The worst one.
Yes, the
Some would
worst
say.
one.
Would you say worse than this one?
Yes, I would say worse than this one.
Okay.
I hate that movie.
I didn't think. Do you think there was much need for this last one?
Yep. So that's why one of the main things why. So did you like the movie first of all?
I'm on the fence because, look, I mean, CGI. I mean, I don't know what's happening with the whole CGI situation within the past 5 years.
It's dog shit.
5 years or so, but it's poopy.
Yeah.
It's really poopy.
Yeah. So for the first 20, we missed like...
We barely missed anything.
Yeah.
We didn't miss that much.
Okay, for the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
I rewatched it. We didn't miss anything.
You rewatched it?
No, like I watched the part that I thought we missed. We didn't really miss a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Because we still got what was happening.
Yeah. So the first 10, 15...
You guys missed the first.
Because we're always just late.
Yeah.
James.
The first 15 minutes is a flashback scene to Indy when he's like back in his prime.
Nazi time.
Yeah. In the 40s. Yeah, he's on a train he's
trying to get the
Dial of Destiny.
Dial of Destiny, yeah.
And he fights Mads Mikkelsen,
yeah.
Yep. And basically they had instead of like using a younger actor or whatever, they do a de-age Harrison Ford, and it just doesn't look that good. It's simple as that. It's distracting, and I noticed it the entire time I'm watching. I was like, that doesn't look real.
What about that scene where he was running on the train?
Oh yeah. Also, they implement some Spider-Man into it. If you know, you know.
Bruv, he looked like a he looked like a video game character.
He jumps across the train. Looks like a platformer. Looks like Mario.
Looked like something from Uncharted or something like that. Yeah. But what do you think about the whole thing where Mads Mikkelsen's character? What was his name? It's
some
Nazi
German name. Yeah. Doctor something.
Yeah. How did he not die?
Yeah. I know.
I want to get a clip up of that.
Yeah. And yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find a clip of that.
Yeah.
And how does one not die from that?
Yeah.
You want to explain what happened?
Just plot armor, really. But
major plot armor.
Also another thing, he has
just quickly explain it. Oh, she's got no facial deformity from it. Yeah,
he has like a tiny ass scar on his forehead.
It's not a good scar for what happened to him.
Yeah. And also he didn't age at all, Mads Mikkelsen.
No, he didn't.
When this is, by the way, the flashback's in 1940 something.
And it's like set in 70s.
80s or 70s. And he looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
While Harrison Ford looks like a guy who should be in a nursery home.
Yeah. The way Harrison Ford runs now is funny as like just as an older bloke.
Yeah.
But before we get onto the story part, the Mads Mikkelsen incident was like they were on the top of the train fighting, and there was like this massive bar, like a light bar that came across the top of the train, and his character couldn't get out of the way in time, and he just got absolutely fucking smacked.
Yeah, in the head.
Like literally ate shit. Like I thought he was dead.
He probably could have got like decapitated.
That is decapitation worthy.
Like
that is brain damage. Yeah, exactly.
Hereditary.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's brain damage worthy.
Yeah.
That is in a fucking wheelchair for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Worthy injury.
Yeah, agreed.
Anyway, what do you think of the story?
So, I'll just think my overall opinion on this movie.
Yeah.
I really didn't enjoy it. I want to tell you about the story. I was telling you, I did not really enjoy this movie. It didn't. It didn't justify its existence at all, I don't think. I just don't think it was that interesting.
Money grab. Yeah,
well, it's probably going to lose lots of money. The budget of this movie was $250 million, fun fact. It's going to lose so much. It has lost a lot of money.
Imagine how many homeless people that could have helped.
Yep.
Didn't it only make like 60 mil?
Yes, the opening weekend.
Week, yeah. That's bad.
Yeah, and the entire time just really wasn't that interested, I'll be honest. I
feel like you're just ruining the past movies by doing this one as well.
Yeah.
Because people look back on it and it's like, oh, we want vintage Indy.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, exactly.
Like we want like all this vintage stuff that was specifically made for that, era. Like not now. It was made for, when did the first Indiana Jones come out?
1980.
1980. That movie was made for that time, right? And to be enjoyed throughout you know, our lives
Yeah.
as an older movie.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? And if you recreate something and it's like not or very different from the original movies in terms of the way it was shot, you know, the whole technical aspect of it all, it kind of ruins it for me.
Another reason why I didn't like this movie is the side character of, what's her name? I don't know.
Chick from Fleabag.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge. She's a great actress, by the way.
Jesus Christ.
She's a great actress. Don't get me wrong. I haven't seen Fleabag, but it looks really good.
Yeah, I've wanted to watch Fleabag for a while.
But her character is just really, really annoying to me. And
what is it? I didn't find it that annoying. Like,
I just didn't find her likable at all. And I just, before the movie, I was like, okay, Toby, try like your most optimistic attitude and try and like this person. But just every action she did, I was like, bruh.
Just quivering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't.
like Brie Larson. A lot of people don't like her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like her.
of course you
I
do.
don't mind her.
Sense of that.
It's because I actually enjoyed
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Bruv, you're a loser.
I hate that
I thought
movie.
it wasn't that bad.
I didn't mind her. I thought the chemistry was it's kind of there, not really between her and Harrison Ford. It felt like Uncharted, where that chick was like always betraying
Yeah.
Tom Holland and then like coming back and saving them. I'm like, I'm sick of that trope. You know, like if you want to go one way, stop messing about.
Yeah.
Like I would have preferred her just like be, you know, like against him the whole time than just like be against him and it's like, oh, you got me, I'm with you now. Oh, psych, I'm not doing it anymore.
Psych. It's
Yeah.
the wrong. Yeah.
Psych, that's the wrong number.
Um.
Anyway, I don't know why we said that.
Yeah.
I thought the set was actually decent as well, especially that parade. The parade scene, that was visually pleasing.
Yes.
That whole chase scene that's where a little bit of vintage Indy came back though. He didn't jump in the car, he jumped on the horse.
Yeah.
And the whole
Beast.
subway scene was really good. I enjoyed that chase scene. That was probably the best part of the movie for me.
Yeah.
What else? The where they were in the ocean and they had to get the thing, and then you know the snake phobia came back, but it was with eels. This time.
Wow. Another thing I didn't like about the movie was sorry for my very negative attitude.
Yeah. What?
I just
yeah.
didn't like at the end of this movie. I just was like,
Oh yeah, I wanted to. Well, before we get to that, what thing did you like? What are some redeeming?
obviously I
factors?
like Harrison Ford. He's a great man, and I did enjoy seeing him because it's Indy. You got to appreciate him. He's a legend.
Yeah.
I just love just seeing him do anything. So yeah, that was a big part of it. Why I enjoyed it. The nostalgia.
I didn't feel there was a lot of nostalgia for me though. That's what I was saying before.
I just enjoy seeing him.
Yeah. Oh.
Another thing I liked was James Mangold. I think he did the best direction possible with the script he was given.
And the age of Harrison
of his
Ford
main
himself,
actor.
Yeah.
I think he did a good job hiding his age with like stuntmen and stuff like that. I thought all the action scenes were handled really well. Everything was filmed great.
The action scenes were really good.
Probably, I don't know if it was his fault with the VFX and stuff. It probably had an influence.
I pose a question though about that though that I should have said earlier.
Yeah.
Why not go back to motion capture?
Doesn't it?
Because if you take it back to 2000,
NBA 2K.
if you take it back to 2009, right? For example, Avatar. I have no fucking problems with that film.
It's different.
No, it isn't. What's
Yes,
different
is.
about it?
Avatar's a fully CGI movie.
Yeah, I know, but in terms of just
If you're trying to do a person that's motion captured, it's going to look like the whole body will be animated.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
They'll
Like
look
you need a real
They'll
person.
look like Iron Man.
Yeah.
yeah, you just motion capture the face. You don't have to do the whole body. You just do the face.
I'm not like a VFX expert. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works.
But if you're doing the face, then you have to somehow get the person to do the right expressions and everything. Also,
Behind.
peace out, brothers.
Oh,
Can you
press record.
press record on that though? Thank you. Okay.
Bye, Max.
Take care.
Enjoy the BWS life.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love you all.
Love you too.
I'll see you on the next episode.
Next episode will be next week. Mission
41.
Impossible. Yeah.
MI7?
Yep. MI7. It's a natural agency. Yeah.
All right. Shut the door on your way out.
Love you too, man.
Missed you guys.
Miss you too.
Friday.
Maybe.
Bye-bye. Bye.
See ya.
As soon as he leaves, the camera's about to die.
Yeah, I know.
We're by ourselves
No,
now.
that's been like that for 10 minutes. We're in
Has it
tiny
actually?
seconds,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck me. Anyway, let's just continue to talk about it.
Yeah. James Mangold he's a good director. He's underrated director. He did a solid job with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a movie that I'm probably never gonna watch again.
No.
No. It's just kind of forgettable. Like the story was it's not life changing. Like the it's the
So
usual.
movie shit every time it doesn't change your life.
Yeah. It's just compared to the first one.
Yeah.
It's the usual. Find the treasure.
Yeah, well, what's the best one? Wait,
The-
we'll say it at the same time.
Last Crusade.
You reckon that's your best one? No, Raiders of the Lost Ark, man.
Yeah.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
Ending. Or what were you,
Oh, yeah.
what were you going to say? Were you
okay.
going to say something before that?
No,
Okay.
it's just spoilers for Dial of Destiny.
Who gives a shit?
Who gives a crap? Basically, at the end, they implement the very common thing that happens in movies nowadays: time travel. Yeah.
I just fucking slapped my head when I was
I was like, oh,
in the movies. I was like, really?
yeah.
Really,
So,
man?
you're gonna do that.
Oh, you're going to hit us with that one.
Yep. Basically, they travel back to 200 and something BC. Roman times. Into like a battle back then, which was interesting. I don't know. I was like, okay, risky.
Yeah.
Back to when the Dial of Destiny first was created, and
Well, when he was creating it.
creating it.
Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, that was cool. I don't know. It was okay.
Well, you said at the time, it's like, I had a major problem with it. I was like, fuck, they're following this trope of time travel and going back in time. You're like, dude, it's not even that bad.
Yeah, I just thought I was like,
What did you let it marinate?
Before,
and
like
you-
like the 30 minutes before that, I was like, I don't give a shit what's happening when they're running around the tomb.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, something's like interesting. And then another big thing at the end, it's another spoiler. Indiana Jones, Indy's been shot. He's basically gonna die. And he wants to die on this, like during this
He
battle.
wants to stay in this time.
He's like the entire time he's there, he's fascinated by it because he's an archaeologist.
That's
so
his
he
job.
loves history.
That's why he does what he does.
Yes. He just wants to be there.
That's his character. Like, leave him there. If
Yeah.
it's the last film, fucking leave him there.
So we'll explain what happens.
Yeah.
He wants to die like on the side. He's been shot. He's going out in a good way, going out a good man. And then Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
No, you gotta come with me. No, you gotta get up. You gotta get up.
Yep. Phoebe Waller-Bridge knocks him out.
Oh, yeah, true.
Knocks him out. Doesn't even give him the choice.
Just leave him there. Like,
Yeah.
what is?
Knocks him out, and then next thing you know, they're back in time again. Back where they were
Back in the
before.
future.
Now he's back in the
Present.
normal world again.
Present.
Yeah, and then there's a flashback, a callback to the first film. We see can't remember her name. Can't remember the actress either. Sorry. His girlfriend from the first movie.
Let me just search it up.
And then
I think that
was sweet. That was very nice, but
I don't know. Was it
And
really?
they do-
Was it really needed? Like, they fully divorced and shit. Like, if they gave us an explanation
that's
to
nothing.
why she was there,
Yeah.
then I would have been fine with it.
That's another thing I talk about. So, if you've seen Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, you'll know Shia LaBeouf's in that as his son.
Marion.
Yeah, Marion. His son in
Karen
that.
Allen, that's her name.
Yep. And basically, I was wondering how they would handle that in Dial of Destiny. And basically,
just brought
they
it
kill
up.
him off entirely.
Because he went to war.
Yeah, he goes to war, enlisted in war, and he died. And because of that,
They split up.
they split up, which was kind of not too
That
bad.
was,
I don't
that was,
know.
I wasn't mad about that
like
at all. I was
solid.
like, fair enough.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, that it does make sense. I feel like if
it's the right time.
your son went to war and
Yep.
you didn't want him to go to war in the first place, and then he ends up dying, that would really take a toll on your relationship. So,
Lol.
fair enough.
Yeah.
I have an idea. We can continue talking about this. We'll just move that camera there.
Yeah, let's do that. Fuck it. Yo, welcome back. New camera angle.
Fully changed the camera on us.
Thinking on the spot.
Yeah. Creative thinkers.
That's what we do for a living.
Yeah. What were you doing? What were you saying? We're talking about the ending.
Oh, yeah.
And that would be enough to, split a couple up.
Yeah, it would be.
But yeah, they should have left him in the Roman times.
Yes, they should have.
I think.
That would have been a good way to go out. You think after 5 Indiana Jones films, he would have died, right? How many times has been shot, whatever?
Shot at.
Yeah. He even gets shot at the start of this movie.
Does he?
Yeah, on the train. His friend accidentally shoots him.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think he'd be dead by now, and like by 80 years old, he's lived a good life, so he deserves to die. No offense.
It's a good way to go.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you're doing this for so long, there's a high chance that you probably should be dead.
Yeah. Like, you got to have a good, nice death at the end of your franchise.
It's a good setup, because didn't one of your mates say that it was a really sad ending? Like, he teared up or something?
Oh, no, that was at YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. Fuck. What?
He cried at the...
Bruh.
He was saying... So I thought he was crying at that bit, but it was...
I thought that's where it would end.
Yeah,
I thought he
so-
would die, and then they
so
just leave him.
I was like thinking about it. So he cried when he meets his Marianne or whatever. They'd kiss. But they do something I didn't recognize. They do that in Raiders. The bit where in Raiders he's like, my arm's sore there or whatever, and they kiss.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
So that's a callback.
I
to
know.
that.
I knew that. I knew that. But
Yeah.
if I would have been fine. I said this, but I would have been fine with it if they gave some explanation to why she was there. Because like all of them were there. All the characters were just in that room and they're like, yeah, we'll leave you two alone. Like there's no like, why are you here? What's going on? What happened?
Yeah.
Why am I not in the fucking back where I was dying?
Yeah.
Like nothing. It's just like he woke up and he just accepted that he was there
Yeah.
with no questions. Like, wouldn't you have questions? I mean, I would. But
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the Dial of Destiny. I highly recommended not seeing this movie in cinemas.
It's too long.
It's also too long. Another thing.
2 hours
2 hours
22.
20. What the hell? Hell no.
Boy to hell, boy. No, I'd recommend it just to see a final send off. But
If you're a big indie fan, you might enjoy it.
yeah, what did I give it?
I gave it 2.5.
So did I.
If you're a big indie fan, you might enjoy it. But if you're like a casual indie fan like me, like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big. Like I enjoy it. Like I love Raiders and Last Crusade. They're very good movies, but they're not like the Dark Knight movie to me.
Well, no shit.
Like a heartfelt. Because a lot of people.
I feel like I was never a true Indiana Jones fan.
I just think.
I mean, it's not our time.
Yeah.
So
Well,
fair
yeah.
enough.
I just think the concept of treasure hunting, like it's so solid, it's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's just been. Do you think Indiana Jones would be the first of its kind, though?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And then your Uncharted's came out, your Lara Croft's
National
treasure. But
Yeah,
yeah, Indy paved the way
he did.
for other people.
Yeah,
But I just think they could have gone without it.
yeah. It's a waste of money. They could have spent that 250 mil on way
Well,
better
what are they
things.
on now?
What do you mean?
Box office wise?
I don't know, but they're not making a profit.
Oh, that's so sad.
They need to make 500 million for profit, which is a lot of money.
That's so shit.
I don't know.
That sucks. I feel bad, but I don't at the same time because it was like,
Harrison Ford probably got a big paycheck, so he
No
probably didn't
shit.
care.
of course he wouldn't care. Okay. Ouch. $70 million internationally. And its global box office is 130 million right now. But wasn't it like a 250 mil budget?
250. That's an L.
That is a major L. That's really bad.
Yeah.
Ouch. Out of 10 though, what would you give it?
5.5.
Well, 2.5 for 5.
Yeah.
5.5.
Yeah.
That's what I'll give it.
Yeah.
It doesn't relate, but
Yeah.
I would.
So yeah, don't watch it
Watch it
if you want to.
if you want. We're not gonna.
If you want to
I
see,
feel like not a lot of people
if you
take
wanna
our
see
advice. So.
if you want to see an 80-year-old man run around with a whip and a horse
Oh,
with his goddaughter.
what about that kid?
Oh yeah, there's a
Just
little
quickly.
7-year-old kid who comes along for the
7-year-old.
journey.
He's like 13, bro.
13-year-old
Yeah.
comes along for the journey for no reason.
Yeah, he's just there.
He's just there.
Who's better, him or
Black Adam kid.
Kevo Kwan?
That dude.
Keho Kwan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Temple of Doom kid by far.
Yeah, 100%. Indy!
Okie dokie, Dr. Jones, hold on to your potatoes.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Nitpickings. I just wanted to talk about some nitpickings. What are some nitpickings? Yeah, that's the Indy done
Yep.
for now.
Nitpickings of what?
You know, Hollywood at the moment.
Hollywood.
Some nitpickings.
I don't know. I feel like there's too many sequels nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Not enough original content.
E.g. Indiana Jones.
Yeah, sure.
Well, there is original content, but it's just not being
As
marketed as heavily as all the other ones.
yeah, I think there's an over-reliance on sequels in cinema right now.
And an over-reliance on the trope of time travel, I think.
Multiverse, time travel, all of that.
Yeah.
It's overused. Yeah, I feel like since I don't get like any actual movies anymore. Like the first time that I felt like an actual movie came out was Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Top Gun Maverick, and maybe the Batman. I felt those are actual.
What
movies.
is your definition though of a movie?
Well, I know, like, sure,
Like a proper movie,
like you could say Quantumania. Yeah, it's a movie.
but it's not.
It's not. It's Marvel fucking shit that I had to watch. Spent $2 on, $4.
Oh no! What is your definition though?
I don't know.
Right here, right now.
It's a piece of entertainment to make you forget all the stresses of life and be immersed into an experience, I'd say.
I think it should keep you stressed about life. To be honest, it
Why?
depends what you're watching.
Yeah.
Like, okay, for example,
There's no bad movies.
the movie for me is something that could happen in real life.
That's the most immersion.
Yeah, like that's real
possible.
enough, but also enough to keep you entertained.
So just don't enjoy any Marvel movies then? 'Cause it's all
I'm not
superpowers.
saying that. I'm not saying that I don't enjoy them.
It's
But I'm
just
saying my definition of a movie, not according to Harry Styles,
a movie.
is something that is real.
Why does that have to be real? Like, I feel like you can be like Star Wars. Come on, it's one of the best movies ever.
But it's, I don't know. I feel like I cop a bit.
So you enjoy a more real life movie that's set in
Yeah.
the real world.
Yeah.
Mm.
That still has some, that is still heavily entertaining.
Mm.
Don't get me wrong. I don't want to sit down and watch like a boring character study for 2 hours and be like, oh yeah, that's a movie. It's not, because it's like, let's go 8th grade, for example. Like, I'm sorry, this is just because of recency sort of bias. But like, it's a big character study, right?
Yeah.
But it's not entertaining.
Yeah. I remember.
It's real. Don't get me wrong. It's real as fuck. Like that. So many people go through those, struggles and changes in their life, but it's not entertaining.
Yeah. Agreed. I remember not liking that movie.
Like, I get it. Like, we know. Okay, sorry. Like, I get that you're going through that, but
Yeah.
I don't care.
Also, another thing I want to talk about. This doesn't really have to do with what we're talking about. Just
Yeah,
popped in my head.
Go on.
So this movie called, I can't remember, it's like Crater or something like that. I don't remember the name. It doesn't even matter. So this movie, made by the producers of Endgame, I think,
What
came out.
is it a superhero movie?
I don't even know what type of movie it was. It's just a Disney Plus original film, right?
What's it called?
I don't know. It's Crater or something.
Spelled with a C?
Maybe. But anyway, doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So it's a Disney Plus film that came out 2 months ago, only on Disney Plus, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a full hour and 50 movie that they spent $50 million on. It had no advertising at all, so no one really knows about it. Basically, they're taking it off Disney Plus. So
But why?
I don't know why. I didn't know why they do it. It's probably for like load management or something.
Do you know what I don't get as well? Like Disney Plus originally was for Disney, Marvel, Pixar. You know, the main
Well, they got to
sort of
expand.
five. I know. But why are you calling it Disney Plus? If you're adding all these, like I literally watched Spectacular now on Disney Plus. Like that is not. That's an
but
A24
you got to
film.
expand your horizons.
I know, but what's the point of calling it Disney Plus?
What do you
might as
wanna
well
call
fucking- I don't know, fucking anything else because it's
Disney created it,
I mean,
and Disney is like Disney own everything. May as well, like you know what you're gonna get.
yeah, but now they've just like the whole point of that platform was to show those kind of movies, right? I get that they need to expand, they need to make money through subscriptions and whatnot, adding more shit to it.
So you just want them to change their name?
Yeah. I mean, it kind of. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, and that I'm saying it out loud, like Disney Plus other things.
Maybe that's what the plus means.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
But it originally got advertised as like Marvel, Disney, Pixar,
yeah, that's what it is.
National
It's
Geographic.
the core.
But there's so much other shit on there now.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong, it's great. I don't know why I'm like having a major problem with this because like I'm able to still watch like a lot of movies on that platform.
yeah.
But you know, people would just keep it, like change it or like keep it. You know what I mean? Like make up your mind
But
what you want to do with the platform.
What do you
you've
think
got.
about that though? About releasing 2 months, so only 2 months after it's been released, it's been canned already, so it's been taken off. So
Maybe
now it
because
just
not a lot of people were watching it.
I know, but now you can't even get a DVD or anything. No one can watch it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
That's what I'm
did you watch it though?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
But I'm just saying movie's not going to exist anymore.
I'm sure you could find it.
I'm sure you could find it some random pirating website, but like still, isn't that like kind of like rude to the creators, to the directors?
especially because they probably signed a contract as well to put it on Disney
That's
Plus.
pretty demeaning.
And now they're just going, look,
Your movie's shit.
well, what if it's not even shit?
I know it could be good. Just no one saw it. That's why they're cutting it off.
Oh, dude.
Like I just think like at least release it to DVD or something.
Yeah, but no one does that anymore.
But it means like making a film now. It's
The
like,
only time I'll ever watch a DVD is if I'm feeling really nostalgic. I'll chuck open the MP3 player, the MP4 player.
Yeah.
You know, the little fucking almost like a laptop thing. Chuck a disc in there and watch it in bed. But now I just go on my laptop because of the ease of it all.
Yeah.
Like movies are gonna be not a thing in like
theaters.
yeah.
But I feel like that makes so
I mean,
much
theaters will go out in a long time, but DVDs,
yeah.
because there's so much access to. It's been talked about all the fucking time. But like in Melbourne, I had at my old beach house. There was there was a movie, like a theater place, which they're shutting down as well.
Yep.
Which is devastating, because that's where I'd go to watch all my movies. Like we'd go watch like all the Hobbits there, the new Star Wars, all that sort of shit. We'd watch it there. Like the big blockbusters we'd watch there. And there was a DVD store right next to it where you could rent movies and whatever. And they would put out movies that are like 2 weeks fresh into being released in cinemas, and you could buy them or rent them, doesn't matter. But now they shut that down ages ago.
Yeah.
And I was so cut about that. And now they're like, not only to shut down the DVD rental place, like I get that, but then to shut down a theater as well, which has been, you know, loved by so many people over so many years.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking devastating.
Agreed.
It's so shit.
Yeah.
And now DVDs aren't probably going to be, well, they're completely not what they used to be. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, those movies there, when's the last time you put in one of those movies?
It was like a week ago because Dante gave me the collection.
Yeah, but your collection. Without it being pushed on you, when have you gotten up and go, look, I'm not going to search it up on my laptop. I'm going to get that DVD and put it in my TV.
Never.
Exactly. I mean, it's not the people shoving it down our throats that we shouldn't watch DVDs. It's ourselves. Because
Agreed.
we just can't be bothered.
Yes.
Because of the ease of it all.
Streaming's the future.
It is. Not even that, like, but pirating as well.
Yeah.
Like, even if you can't fucking get on a streaming service, you can go online. I'm not going to name any names because I don't want it to get banned, because I'm enjoying it at the moment.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I mean,
State of cinema. It's in a weird place.
it's a very, very strange.
I actually don't know where it's going for the future in terms of like AI. There's lots of things
If they,
like
even the Secret Invasion thing,
Yeah.
the intro was made by AI.
it's a classic Marvel L.
Not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, be pretty sad one day when like filmmaker can't get a job because like AI is just writing scripts now or just
Right,
making
there's no
movies.
There's no way that if they can. No, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I want to speak on it, but I don't know enough about AI itself to like. How do they just get something and put all this fucking information?
Yeah,
I don't.
technology.
It's crazy. Like, how long does it take, do you reckon, to learn that sort of shit? Like, to be able to encode that sort of information
have no
into
idea.
a computer?
I have no idea. A long time. Yeah, it's pretty scary. But then again, like in the 80s and 70s, like we were saying, like by now we'd have flying cars. So
And hoverboards and shit.
hoverboards, yeah.
Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
It's a tricky one.
Yeah.
It's a really tricky. Let us know what you think in the car.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting, like, say in 40 years' time, and, like, a kid has to, like, go through all these movies, like, to catch up. Like, just the amount of content there is. Like, say you wanted to watch all of the MCU. Like, it's going to be so many movies.
I feel okay. Before I wanted to say something. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't want to bring if I ever have children, which if the cinema, like not even just cinema, movies, films, TV in general is how we think it's going to be. Like that's honestly a major factor into like if I'm going to have children or not, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think
What?
if it like, especially because I want to go into that industry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just scared of how it's going to turn out for me. You know? So like, I mean, CGI is not great now, but what if they can just like purely make movies of CGI and it looks great, it looks real.
Yeah.
And then they just fuck off all the actors that work their entire lives to do something
I feel like
just to save money and then make more money.
like a lot of people nowadays just see a movie because of an actor. Like I feel like
Yeah.
like we got like young superstars you just can't replace like CGI.
Yeah.
Like say Timothy Chalamet or something like that.
I knew you'd
Or
say
Zendaya.
Timothy. I knew as soon as you said young star, I'm like, he's gonna
Yep.
say Timothy.
Yeah, or like Zendaya, Tom Holland, whatever.
Yeah.
Like you can't replace that CGI. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So in 40 years, what does it look like? When we're 50,
I feel like there's going
when
to
we
be...
are 50 years old, what do you think Toby Horton is?
It's probably going to be like... Oh, I was just going to talk about state of cinema.
Yeah.
I think it'll be like Iron Man's like granddaughter or like great-granddaughter. She'll be the leader of the Avengers. These are predictions.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
They'll be up to like the Batman 5.
In 40 years.
Oh, but yeah.
Take them 40 years to do 4 movies.
Okay, yeah, maybe not the Batman 5. Maybe like a 4th reboot of Batman, like after the one we already have.
What about Marvel, like in terms of a reboot of Marvel itself?
Yeah, they might just cut everything and just do like a DC and reset everything.
Yeah.
I think the Fantastic Four will finally get a good movie. Hopefully.
I don't
know. I think
hope's not looking
by
too.
then, hopefully, I think maybe Marvel, like people won't care about it as much anymore.
You got to think about the actors as well.
Yeah.
And like all the new people coming in.
Yeah.
Like hopefully I'm fucking 50 years old and killing it.
Actually, I didn't think about that. Like Marvel is already slowly dying.
Yeah.
Like if
because all the actors are getting old and then you're going to have to bring all these
and we don't care about the younger ones.
Exactly.
By then.
But we will by the time they, reach fame and whatnot.
Yeah. But yeah, by then society might just be sick of Marvel. Might be sick of superheroes in general.
Oh, yeah.
The same
I
formula.
I reckon in 10 years I'll be done.
Yeah.
With superhero stuff.
Except the Batman. I'll happily see that forever.
But I swear we've talked about this before, but how many times, how do you create new stuff?
How
How do you
Chat
continuously
GTP.
without AI? How do you, as a person that's trying to make a superhero movie, change the game and do it differently?
Superhero movie.
Yeah.
How
How do you change the game? How do you?
try and
What
use your
happens?
creative mind. Try and find an original idea. Do a twist on. Even though it's like this is what every movie nowadays because everyone's trying to do it except Marvel because they're lazy, like the Batman.
Yeah.
Find an idea and then twist it into a way that's unique and original and compelling, and do your best with that.
But do you think leaning more towards realism in a superhero movie,
Maybe I guess they've already done that
like
with
even
the
like the
Batman,
Batman?
Joker.
Yeah, exactly.
Just you can do a good superhero movie. Just has to be you could have the passion behind it. Like every Marvel movie, there's no passion there. This is just a
Cash
money
grab.
maker.
Yeah.
I guess just superhero like movies just need to take their time behind it, just put in the effort. Because you can just have it. It's honestly like I know I'm gonna say it's not that hard to make a good superhero movie. It is hard.
It is. It's extremely
It is hard. But if you just have the basic concepts behind and the enthusiasm to make a good movie, then just go with that. Like I know no matter what happens, the Batman 2 is going to be a good movie because I know Matt Reeves is just such a great director that he's not going to let a bad movie happen. That's the
He
type
cares
of
too much.
yeah. That's the type of filmmakers we need. Like not fucking Kevin Feige.
the ones that are just like cringe. Sorry, I just care too much.
Yeah.
You know, the people like that. Sorry, I just care too much.
Yeah.
Without being cringe, like he does care too much to let a bad superhero movie hit the cinemas.
I would say the same for Taika Waititi, but obviously not. If you've seen Thor: Love and Thunder, because that movie's fucking terrible.
After that,
We just might have to like forget that ever happened. Seriously.
just make normal movies.
Jesus Christ.
Don't forget the superhero stuff.
I actually trusted that guy. I still do trust him. He just had one really bad flop. Hopefully he recovers.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see with the state of cinema in 50 years. I'm very intrigued by it.
Yeah. Well, I think DVDs won't be a thing.
Oh, hell no.
I think movie tickets will, there's not going to be
That's how
people
expensive they're going to be.
Yeah.
That'll be $40.
It'll be like 50, I reckon.
Yeah, maybe.
There won't be, like the carousel hoits.
Mm-hmm.
There won't be anyone there. Not that. It'll be like that in every single place. There's not going to be... I think there won't be people working in cinemas.
Ah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People won't be doing it, like printing tickets and shit.
Yeah.
It'll be all online, or you walk in, there's a fucking touch screen there, and then you do it, and then you just walk in.
Get the robot vacuum cleaner.
Exactly. And there'll be fucking cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
So instead of people coming in with a flashlight and checking, is everything okay, there will be like 10, 20 cameras in there checking everything.
I do see what you mean, but that's probably you could say that for any hospitality industry, like any Macca's or whatever, they could just use technology. They're not going to do
I'm not trying to degrade your job.
Yeah, I don't care.
But
it's a shit job.
Bleep that, bro.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. DVDs aren't going to be
also another thing is I think that streaming and TV is just going to completely it's already pretty much overtaken in terms of popularity.
Yeah.
It's just going to go even further because of the
prices will rise.
Yeah.
There'll be more
it's so much easy access to streaming.
Yeah.
That just people be too lazy now. Yeah.
I'm just really I'm excited, but I'm scared at the same time.
Yeah, hopefully there's just some banger films. That's what I'm hoping for. Everything everywhere all at once. When I saw that last year, I had no idea what it was about at all.
Man said he would put that over The Dark Knight.
Yeah, that was recency bias.
Film of all time.
But anyway, going to that movie, I was like, okay, I'm just hoping for a good time pretty much. I had no idea what to expect.
Yeah, well, we didn't look at reviews. We didn't watch a trailer.
We didn't know anything.
Synopsis, nothing.
You just know it's meant to be really good. So hopefully just movies like that, even though technically it's not original because multiverse, but it has its own original twist on it.
Yeah.
And hopefully we get good movies like that.
Should we end it there?
Sure.
Let's end it there.
Thank you for enjoying episode 40.
Yeah, it's great. Number
Yeah.
40, our milestone, and no one's fucking here.
Yeah, it's just,
At least
Woody's
we-
at the front.
At least we stuck by it.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Yeah.
I appreciate you sticking with me.
Yeah, that'd be funny if I just left. It's just you by yourself.
Yeah. But we've done 40 episodes,
Yeah.
and I'm proud of what we've done so far.
Same.
I'm happy with what we've accomplished.
Yeah. Imagine like a different timeline where like you just like don't hear the NBA 2K commentator say the thing about podcasting.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Oh my god.
I wonder where it would be right now if that didn't happen.
Where would you be? Where would you be?
I don't know. Do you reckon you'd still get the idea of making a podcast?
Oh, probably at some point with all the podcasts happening these days.
Yeah.
I would have definitely.
Yeah.
But in terms of
I reckon like if
when it happened,
yeah.
it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
I don't know. Like, would we do it with the same media people, like Max and Hugo? I don't know how it would work.
Yeah. Imagine if I didn't jump on. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine if I didn't decide to wake up and fucking jump on 2K.
Yeah. Mm. And what if I was just like having a shit day? I was like,
Nah.
I didn't do the podcast.
Straight
Fuck
up.
off.
Do a podcast. No.
Nah, too much work.
Nah, Sebes, man.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
And then you could have you would have done a podcast like someone else. Imagine.
I don't know who else I would do it with though.
Yeah.
I probably maybe would
you
have
could
done
have like Xavier. I reckon he's equipped to do it.
I would have done a podcast, but probably not movie because I can't think of anyone else I would do it with.
No. Yeah. Interesting. It's a canon event playing 2K.
Canon event 2K, exactly.
Yeah. Imagine it's just simply and then you go even more in depth. The video game creators making that specific comment on the commentators,
Yeah.
typing that in. Imagine if they didn't do that. It goes even further.
Imagine if NBA never existed.
Yeah.
It's take it back to 1920.
Yeah.
Imagine if it never existed.
Yeah. Imagine if it was the NBA Live instead of NBA 2K.
Yeah.
Imagine if EA took over. It was all EA and there was no 2K. And then the EA universe, you never get that commentator saying that.
Damn.
Yeah.
We'll leave you to
Yeah.
let that sink in.
Yeah.
Well, we can't because no one's there to let him in.
We can't. We're not talking to anyone. But that's our canon events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is episode 40.
40. Very
If you,
interesting episode.
It is. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Helps
Yep.
us out a lot. We actually got to...
I got some subs at work, some new trainees.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you got to feast on the
This
trainees.
is the first thing I said. I was like, do you like podcasts? And he's like, no.
Do you no, you got to start. Do you like movies?
Yeah, they still say no.
Oh,
I'm just like, well,
what? Why are you working in a cinema then?
a lot of people just don't know
Really?
anything. Yeah, they just do it for work.
Bruh.
It's a pretty easy job. But yeah,
Yeah. But
press the sub button.
press the sub button.
Finger that like
Finger
button.
that like button.
Yeah.
Turn on. I've never said. The term
Turn
post
notifications.
notifications, bro. That's so cringe
Yeah.
when people say that and they put up the little graphic.
Yeah.
Turn on post notifications now, so
Yeah.
you can be notified when we post.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that. You don't have to do that.
You have to do that.
But if you don't like watching YouTube, you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, or Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
All that good stuff.
all that good stuff.
When I say that, what am I talking about? Like when I say all that good stuff.
All that good stuff, those three are the good stuff. That's the good stuff.
But like when I say all that good stuff, actually, I guess it's inferring that as well.
It is. That's exactly what it's inferring.
Yeah.
What do you think it's inferring?
Like maybe what are the other what other platforms
Like
do we
TikTok, Instagram.
have? There was another listening one. I think I tried.
We straight up on Anchor. You can listen to it on Anchor.
On Anchor. Well, it's not called that anymore. Spotify.
Oh,
Podcasts.
Spotify podcasters, yeah.
Random.
It looks cooler though.
Yeah, it's got the Dockers.
Yeah, I feel more professional using it.
Yeah, than Anchor. Some random ass name.
Well, we got it for free, so I'm not
Yeah.
complaining.
Yeah, I remember feeling like a genius when I figured that out.
Yeah. What was the other one we had to pay for? Podbean.
Podbean, classic.
Podbean. Oh my god.
It's actually not that easy to create a podcast. As simple as the
It's
concept
not.
does.
It's not.
Like you have to do some weird stuff to get it
stuff, yeah.
going.
And you need to be committed. Look at the equipment. The
Yeah.
equipment is
It's not
fucking
cheap.
It's ridiculous. If you want to start a podcast, hit us up.
Like yeah,
Don't
please
hit
I
us
care
up.
about
Don't
you.
hit us up.
Yeah, like we got pretty lucky in terms of Max having a camera. I
Yeah.
have a camera. tripods.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not easy.
It ain't.
Yeah,
And I'm glad we've made it this far.
I know.
Even though we could have done so much more, I'm glad we're still here.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you, and catch us next week. We'll be reviewing
Mission Impossible,
Mission
Dead
Impossible.
Reckoning Part 1.
I'm going to need to do some catching up on that one.
Watch 4, 5, 6. They're banger films. Don't even have to watch
Not
the
even
first
the
three.
first three.
The first one's good.
They don't really correlate, do they?
You honestly don't have to watch any of them to understand what's happening. It's a basic movie.
I feel like the only one I've seen is the one of him hanging off the plane.
Oh, that's the best one.
Yeah.
That's Fallout. Yeah.
Fallout's pretty good.
Watch 4 and 5, Rogue Nation and Ghost Protocol.
I might just watch the first one just cause.
We all love a good. Oh fuck.
Let him finish his sentence, please. All right.
We all love a good Tom Cruise movie.
We all do love a good Tom Cruise movie, exactly.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Oh wait, one more.
Oh
thing.
my god.
Sorry to keep
drag it
bothering
on.
you.
Yeah, because everyone's at the end of this.
Yeah. Respect if you're still watching this.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of have to. It's our 40th episode. Come on, guys.
You're obliged to.
Yeah, come on.
So I was looking into this the other day. This is a random.
All right.
This is a random Tom Cruise fact.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of dark. It's kind of negative towards Tom Cruise.
Ouch.
Um,
Especially after that comment, we all love a good Tom
Yeah,
Cruise.
oh, yeah,
film.
true.
You're
We do
just
love
gonna
his movies,
You shit on him like that?
So his religion of Scientology. I don't know if you looked into this.
I think I might have heard something about it.
Basically, I was like, oh damn, bro, is that the right thing to do? He's estranged, like his daughter.
Yeah.
From and this is also, I don't know fully everything about this, so don't trust me on this. So Katie Holmes, right? That was his wife.
Yep.
They had a kid a few years back. She's like 17 now. And because Katie Holmes and the kid weren't with the Scientology like religion belief, as part of that religion, someone who doesn't believe in that, you have to like shun them and like never
speak to them or anything.
Which I was like, bro, that's like some cult shit.
What's Scientology? Like, what do you follow though?
I don't know everything about it, but
no, it doesn't matter then.
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
It's just I was like, bro, it's kind of sus, man.
So you just fully shunned him, got rid of him.
Yeah, he doesn't even speak to her. Hasn't looked into it.
What is it? And his kid? Does he have a kid?
Yeah, this is his kid.
Fuck.
He hasn't spoken in 10 years or something.
But what if they would have just randomly go, okay, we're in?
I don't know.
Would he?
But I feel like that's not a spoken thing about Tom Cruise. It's his religion.
Where did you find that?
I got into Katie Holmes something.
But what website?
On Google, and then I just looked into Tom Cruise Scientology.
What? That's crazy.
So he's a Scientologist.
Since when was that? I thought that was an occupation, not a religion.
No, I think it's Scientology. How crazy is that? Okay, Scientology beliefs. It's a blend of science and spirituality with the belief in an immortal spirit.
Holy shit, that actually makes a lot of sense.
And
dude,
spiritual being that is resident in a physical body.
Bruv, have you seen Tom Cruise?
Yeah, I guess so.
He looks 30 years old.
Yeah.
And he's 60. I hate how this is so clickbaity.
What?
Like, oh my God, Tom Cruise has the devil inside of him.
Yeah.
Bruv, he does not look a day over 30 or 40.
Yeah, agreed.
And he's 60 and he's still doing this shit. So maybe this has something to,
Yeah, so Scientology describes itself as a religion that was founded in the 1950s.
Huh.
Each human has a reactive mind that responds to life's traumas, clouding the analytic mind, keeping us from experiencing reality. I don't know, I was like, bro, that's kind of sus.
For that specifically to be for Tom Cruise, like his religion as well, and for him to still do what he's doing, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but still though, that's just going a bit far though. The daughter.
Yeah.
Like, bro, at least there's common sense.
Fuck the daughter. I'm talking about him in general. I'm talking about the way he looks and what he still does and continues to do.
Yeah.
It's not a coincidence, or it's a huge coincidence that something is. Oh, this feels so clickbaity talking about this.
If you want to be a famous action movie star, Tom Cruise, become
Follow
a Scientologist.
Yeah, exactly. And you won't age.
Yeah.
You'll become the devil himself.
Yeah, you get to jump off planes and jump across buildings.
And have a forklift license.
Drive jet pilot license. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Should I quickly tell that plane story as well?
Yeah, go for it. I didn't hear it.
To really top this off. All right. So I was meant to go to Melbourne last weekend, right?
Yes.
With Tom and Xavier. And so with staff travel, because Tom's a flight attendant, you get cheap tickets.
Yes.
Right. And we were going to get return flights really cheap to Melbourne. But the thing about staff travel is that you can't order the tickets before the flight, happens, because they would rather have a full paying customer than a discounted customer. Yeah. So you kind of have to buy them at the gate. So we were just praying that, people weren't getting on the flight. They weren't, right? And we were going to get on a relatively small plane, but this big plane cancelled with 300 people on it, and it dispersed into all the other little planes, which meant we couldn't get on the plane. So we were sitting in the airport car park in Tom's car, and we were saying, like, where should we go? First thought was Sydney, but I was like, okay, we're not paying for Sydney accommodation. That's just going to be outrageous.
Yes.
Like, only for a couple of days, not even 2 nights, 1 day.
Yep.
That's stupid.
Outrageous.
And then we decided to go to Broome.
Oh.
Because, like, why not? Broome's nice. I like Broome.
I've never been there, but I want to go there.
Pretty good. We were going to get fucked up.
Yep.
We were going to ride the mopeds.
Nice.
And then, just have an explore. Because I've been there once. I wanted to go there again. I really enjoyed it.
Yep.
And so that was good. We booked the flights. There was about 20 spaces left on the plane, so it was all good. We got to the airport at about 2 o'clock. It was a 3:20 flight.
Yep.
And then what happened was we were sitting there at about 2:30 waiting to get on, and then we got an announcement saying that the plane had been delayed until 5:20, so another 2 hours of waiting. So we decided to go in the bar, ordered a few jugs.
Nice.
And
would have done the same, yeah.
Airport prices.
Lol.
And I was definitely feeling it. And then we jumped on the plane, ordered a couple Shirazes, as you do, because Qantas gives you free alcohol.
Lovely.
Which is really good. And then I fell asleep on the plane. We're about an hour and a half into flying. Xavier taps me on the shoulder, wakes me up. He looks at the moving map and he goes, "Bro, why are we going around in circles?" And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. And I kind of just like mind my own business. I had a chicken panini there. I was just munching on that. And then I didn't have a care in the world.
Yeah.
I was like, that's just odd. Maybe it's a malfunction, technical problem or something. And then we get an announcement 10 minutes later that the first officer has fallen ill and we need to turn around and go back to Perth.
Bruh.
But because the plane had too much fuel in it, it meant it was too heavy to land.
Yeah.
So we had to fly around for another half an hour to burn some fuel. Yeah. We had to fly around in circles.
Damn.
I was fuming. We hopped off the plane hoping, just get on the next one. And then I was like, this better be fucking getting stretched out, otherwise I'm going to hurl abuse at him. Funnily enough, he was stretched out.
Oh.
That's what I heard. And then we walked down hoping that we could, jump on the next plane because we got an announcement saying, you need to go down. And then as soon as I heard the lady going, if you're from Perth, grab these taxi vouchers, I'm like, fuck, we're going home.
Damn.
And then the next day it was like a 12 o'clock flight. And I'm like, no, just cancel it. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Fuck.
So, but the only thing I got out of it was $200 worth of cab vouchers. So I'm happy about that.
Oh, I think you're going to say a $200 like bank loss of alcohol.
Oh yeah, we lost. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, a lot of money was spent, and we just drowned our sorrows in alcohol after that. So
at least you got to go to the bar and drink and get free alcohol.
Bro, we were at the airport for like 9 hours.
Yeah. I mean, it's an interesting day at least.
It was the shittest day. It was the shittest day. It was so bad.
That'd be bad going around in circles on the plane.
But just knowing that you're not going to Broome and you're going back to Perth. It was the worst. It would have made more sense to keep going to Broome.
Yeah.
But shit happens.
Yeah.
I mean, I've forgotten about it. I was fucking fuming all week about it. But anyway. Yeah. We should end it like that.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this episode.
This is actually the final goodbye.
This is the final
Jesus
goodbye.
Christ.
Bye bye. See you next week.
Have a good one.
You too.